Welcome to today's session. Today, Tuesday, is all about taking time. We got fired up on Monday, but we must take stock. It's important that we assess from a place of calm as we go forwards. So let's de-stress a little, or certainly find a place of calm. Not through a breath of fire, but through breath work called box breathing. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then inhale for 4. So let's do that together. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale last time. Hold, exhale, 4, 3, 2, hold, and breathe normally. You should feel very grounded where you are, quite zen. Now let's roll the shoulders up and back. Very gently, up to the ears and then behind. Come forwards, up to the ears and then behind. Last time, up to the ears and then behind, and then we'll go forwards. There we go. Back, up, forwards, gentle rolls. And find a seated position that's comfortable for you to do this in. Doesn't have to be cross-legged. Okay, then find neutral shoulders, and we're going to start with small circles with our nose in one direction, getting bigger as we go, so that we then incorporate the whole neck. Gently as you go, round and round, painting a big circle with your nose. And then reverse that big circle. And now make that circle smaller. And smaller, and smaller, like a spiral, until you finally come back to center. And now we're going to do a seated cat-cow. You stay as you are. I'm going to turn so you can see the full effect. I think you know how to do this. Hold on to your knees. You're going to sit tall Inhale, you're going to expand your chest out and forwards. Exhale, you're going to curve into a letter C. So you're going to inhale, look up, pull forwards, exhale, curl back, inhale up, exhale back, really curve, chin to chest, inhale, look up, chest up, exhale, chin to chest, hold on to your knees for support, inhale, do 2 more, inhale, look up, exhale, chin to chest, last one, look up, exhale, chin to chest. And then bring your hand, your left hand to your right knee, for example. Your right hand by your behind you. Sit tall, inhale, exhale. Twist using your hand to pull against your knee. Inhale, exhale, return to center. I'm going to turn around 3 times. So you inhale as you look forward, you exhale as you twist. Inhale, look forward, exhale, twist and stay and soften and move into the space you've created. Hold and breathe. Inhale, return to center. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. And then bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind. Sit tall, inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, and we're going to hold. Exhale, look behind. And breathe. Breathe deep. And then come back to center. We're going to come onto all fours. So if you're facing your mat, you simply roll over your knees. Roll over your feet onto your knees, however you'd like to describe it. Come to a tabletop position. And then walk your hands to the edge of the mat. So they're about half an arm width away from where you were originally. And then shift your bottom backwards. Actually, I need to go further, my mat's quite short. Move your bottom back so that your arms can fully extend, but you don't want your bottom on your feet. You want your bottom up, a bit like a cat stretching, but it's called puppy pose. It's a bit like a cat stretching. So your hands are firmly down, and then you can place either your chin or your forehead. Now the forehead is relaxing, the chin opens up the shoulders more. So it's entirely up to you what you feel like today. I'm going to place my forehead down since it's Zen Tuesday. I'm going to stay here, opening up the shoulders, relax the feet, relax the back, stay here for another 3 deep breaths. And then you lift your head and we'll move very nicely into a lunge, but it's not going to be like yesterday's active lunge. We come back into our tabletop position and we simply bring one knee between the hands and we're just going to rise. Rise, so good you. And you should feel a nice stretch in the front of your hip flexor. If you don't feel the stretch, move that back leg slightly further back, but your front knee isn't going forwards. It's merely the fact that you're coming upright that gives you the stretch in this hip flexor and also a little bit in your front thigh. Just finding moments of stillness while still engaging our body. And then we'll come and frame the front foot and we'll swap and do an easy lunge on the other side. This side might be different, might be exactly the same. You might need to move the back leg closer or further away to feel that hip flexor stretch. Not doing a dynamic movement today, not just breathing into it. Allowing the body to relax and the mind to relax. Last inhale, exhale, frame the front foot, bring it back and then lower into Sphinx. This is a wonderful pose for your back and general stillness. So we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Pressing the tops of the feet down, engage your glutes if you want to have a little toning moment. And then inhale, exhale, push with your hands so that you come up to sit back on your legs, but twist your legs to the side so that you can bring them forwards. We're just going to do a very quick but unstrenuous forward fold, which is essentially with your legs bent. You're going to hold onto your thighs and you're going to walk your heels forward, and your thigh and chest and tummy are going to stay connected, and just wherever you are, as far as you can go, without your belly leaving your thighs, that's where you're going to go. If you can go further, then release your thighs, but keep your belly in contact, and you can carry on walking out the legs. If you're super bendy, flex your feet and put the backs of your knees to the floor. We all have the same stretch, we're just in a different shape to get to it. Exactly. Inhale, exhale, you can drop the head. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift your head, release wherever your hands were. Slowly come up. And we'll take our final pose next to the wall, which I hope you have handy. And you're just going to scooch on over to the wall and place your hips right up against the wall. And then you're going to lift your legs up and swivel your bottom round so your bottom is actually kissing the wall, which is a strange concept. I'm sorry about that. And we're just going to stay here for a few moments. And because this is so beneficial, I'm going to guide you through a body scan so that you can stay here in a relaxed state. Your hands can be wherever they're comfortable, on your belly, on your thighs, at shoulder height. Belly's probably a neutral position for you. And close your eyes. And bring your awareness to the breath coming in and out of the nose. So it's cold on the way in and warm on the way out. And see the breath, see it, visualize it as it travels down your lungs and into your belly. And then as it travels back out again. So in it comes. And out it goes. In it comes. And out it goes. You are feeling a sensation, no doubt, in your feet as the blood is now having to work harder to pump up there. So maybe we should think about your feet, your right pinky toe, your fourth toe, third toe, second toe, big toe on the right, the bottom of your right foot, the top of your right foot. Bring your attention to your right ankle, to your right heel. And let's not forget the left pinky toe, the left fourth toe, third toe, second toe, your left big toe, the bottom of your left foot, the top of your left foot, your left ankle and your left heel. And bring your attention to your left shin, your left calf, your left knee, your left thigh, the back of your left thigh. And bring your attention now to your right shin, your right calf, your right knee, your right front thigh, your right glutes, your left buttock and your right buttock. And bring your awareness now to your pelvis basin, your pelvic basin. Very important area, your foundation. And to your belly button, your left hip and your right hip. Come up into your lungs, your left lungs, your right lungs. And up into your chest, your heart is beating. And your shoulders, your left shoulder blade and your right shoulder blade, and your right shoulder, your right upper arm and biceps and triceps, and your right elbow and your right forearm and your right wrist and your right hand. Your left little finger, your left ring finger, your left middle finger, your left pointer finger, your left thumb, your right little finger, your right ring finger, your right middle finger, your right index finger, your right thumb, your right palm. Maybe it's feeling warm there. Maybe the outside of your right hand is feeling cool. And what about your left palm? Is that warm? And the outside of your left hand, is that cool? And your left upper arm, and your left elbow, and your left forearm, and your left shoulder, your left armpit, is that warm? And your right armpit, is that warm? And how about your neck? Have you tensed it? Is it released? Is it relaxed? Relax it. Bring your attention to your right ear, your left ear, your right nostril, your left nostril. Your cheeks, are they relaxed? Your mouth, is it smiling? Your chin, is it tense? Is it relaxed? Your forehead, smooth away those lines. Relax the eyebrows. Relax your right eye and your left eye. And come to think about the top of your head. How it's connected to the rest of your face and the rest of your body. And come to think of your whole body. Your whole body from your head, the crown of your head, to the tips of your tippy toes. Your whole body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Gently open your eyes. Bend the knees and let them drop to the right or the left. And you, if I'm to the right, use your left hand to come up. Come to seated, comfortable position. If you want, of course, you can stay in that position if you're feeling pretty zen. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Inhale, exhale. Release any tension. And for your affirmation, maybe a question today. Maybe a probing of where can I find softness? Where am I pushing too hard? Or I have found stillness. Thank you. And please enjoy this sense of gratitude that you have created for yourself, for giving yourself this time. And I'll see you in the next session.